Hi, I'm Shannon Bingham with the Built Different podcast, and we are here with Haji Salad, and he is with the Patron Senior Living. Thank you so much for coming on the show. So tell me a little bit about what Patron Senior Living is doing.
Shannon, thank you so much for having me. So Patron Senior Living is a non-medical home care agency here in Nebraska. So we provide home care services to older seniors and individuals with disabilities. So we have qualified caregivers who provide these services inside our patients or our clients' homes. And so I've been running this home care agency since October 2024. Currently we're providing services here in Omaha, surrounding areas. We're also expanding out to Council Bluffs.
That's exciting.
Yeah,
so Omaha needs it obviously, but Iowa as well. So and so your caregivers that you have go out, they're part of your culture obviously that you're building. Are they independent or are they underneath your guys' umbrella?
Yeah, so the caregivers that we have are underneath our agency. So we hire caregivers and we train them to provide these services. Now most of these caregivers are CNAs or RNs that provide these services, and so they are contracted with our agency and they provide these services to our clients.
Excellent. So I'm sure they go above and beyond, because I can tell you're a super nice guy and you have a big heart for this. So tell me a little bit how you got started in this.
Yeah, so this was an opportunity that came to me through my cousin. He had a lady that he does business with and out in Phoenix, Arizona. Her name is Maddie Gaffney. She runs a home care agency out there and owns a couple mental health facilities.
Awesome.
And he just told me, hey, there's this lady that runs a home care agency and you're super passionate about entrepreneurship and helping people inside your community. Is this something that you would be interested in? And so we connected with her, and she was a consultant that helped me start my agency, and that was just kind of how it went from there.
Nice. So are you an Omaha boy originally?
Yeah, I mean, originally I was born in Kenya, but I was mostly raised in the United States.
That's amazing.
I came to the U.S. in 2004. Lived in Hartford, Connecticut for a few years until I came to Omaha in 2008.
That's so great. So you've been around for about 22 years now.
Yes.
In this area. That's so awesome. So what is it that you want to build this to? Are you scaling to a certain level now, or do you want to see it kind of grow to a different direction?
Yeah, so my ultimate goal right now is, a lot of these services that we provide are within our clients' homes. And so a lot of these clients that we work with don't want to be in facilities. They want to be with their families. They want to be in their communities. So that's one of the biggest things for us, is keeping these individuals who may have these, health concerns, but they don't want to go to a nursing home. They don't want to go to assisted living. They want to be in the homes that they bought, and they want to stay there for as long as possible. And that's kind of where we come in, and we provide those services to these seniors, all these individuals who have these disabilities. And so currently we just started off in Omaha and just serving our community, and I know the Omaha community very well. And so just connecting with different other agencies or other health organizations like CHI or Charles Drew, and connecting with networkers or caseworkers who may have these patients who are needing these care services but don't want to go to other facilities. And so we've just been reaching out and trying to expand out to Council Bluffs now. My ultimate goal is to, get a location out in Kansas or, get a location in Lincoln. But right now I'm just focused on my community and building out here first until we can get a bigger team.
That's so great. So I myself have worked in an intermediate care facility for mentally and physically challenged people. So I know the importance of these people that are walking into those homes and taking care of those individuals with disabilities, and how much you love those people when you're involved and you remember them forever, because they forever impact you. So what are some special things that your team does, while they're going in and working with those? Yeah,
so one of the most important things for us is a lot of these individuals need home care services, but they also need other services. Like, for example, I was working with a client who needed in-home care, but they also needed furniture for their home, and they just didn't have the funding to do that. So what our organization did was we connected with the Furniture Project, which is a nonprofit organization here in Omaha, Nebraska, and they provide furniture to families who don't have any furniture. And so we were able to connect with them and get couches, mattresses and TVs and stuff for them within their home. And so our main focus is providing, in-home care services, but there's also other areas that our clients struggle with, whether it's food, furniture, or other things. We try to connect with local community services that can help with those things as well. And so that to me is like the, most important thing. Okay, yeah, we can, help you with your health concerns, but what other areas can we support you in as well?
That's so incredible.
Yeah.
So as an entrepreneur, we go through challenges. So what's a challenge that you faced while being in business?
Yeah, so the biggest challenge I face is just managing everything as an entrepreneur. I'm pretty much doing everything, by myself besides, giving the care services. My caregivers do that. And so just learning the industry, We're also a Medicaid provider for those individuals who can't afford the home care services. Medicaid offers a program that's called the Home and Community-Based Waiver Program, and I help my clients get approved for those services. And so just kind of managing my clients, managing the caregivers, and connecting with different community resources is challenging, but I love everything that I do because I'm doing it for the patients and clients that I serve. And so
you're passionate.
Yeah, I love what I do.
Yeah, so it's never balanced, it's just getting things going, right?
Yeah.
That's so great. So what are some ways that you actually implement balance now? Are you going to be hiring somebody, or are you going to be looking to expand that part of you?
Yeah, so my goal is to expand out and hire a manager that can take care of those things, whether it's just networking with other community members. I know if I want to grow and get to the point that where I want to be at, I can't do it alone, and I need help. And so I've been working on that, connecting with other people and potentially hiring somebody that could help me grow the agency. And so I want to be able to help as many people as I can, and I know I can't do that by myself.
That's 100% true. And that's hard for entrepreneurs, though, because we don't delegate very well sometimes because we know what we want done. So we just have to kind of get, trusting to the people that we're giving it over to. So, so your ultimate building, like you want one maybe in Kansas, maybe here. So tell me what that looks like.
I think right now just focusing on Omaha and serving as many clients that I can here. I'm thinking about franchising, hopefully, once we get to that point, but I don't know what that's going to look like. And so my goal right now is just stay, tunnel vision, focus on the clients that I can help here in Omaha and Council Bluffs surrounding areas. And then when that time comes about, maybe reaching out to individuals who specialize in franchising companies and, going that route.
A great book for that is The E-Myth. If you've ever read that, that's a great one to read for that. So, but franchising is a great opportunity for you. I think it would be so much fun to see this type of business actually expand to multiple areas in this community. So how can they find you? How can they, get a hold of you? Do you have an email? Do you have a website? Where do we find you?
You guys can find us on all social medias, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook at Patron Senior Living. My email is info@patronseniorliving.com, and my phone number is 402-800-7759. We'd love to connect, or if you have family members that need in-home care services, we'd love to help them out. So,
that's so great. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show. This has been so nice to meet you, and you have an amazing business. So we're very grateful for what you do for the community and for the people that are struggling with any kind of disabilities, because they need you. So we appreciate what you're doing.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks again for coming on the show. This is Built Different.
Thank you.